I'm having some challenges with one of my recruiters. So she's been with me for about 2 years now. She's been the best recruiter in this role we've had so far as like generating revenue. The clients love her. She's fully engaged. She loves what we do, what she does. She's aligned with our mission. However, it's been a challenge with her just handling the regular day-to-day expectations of the job. I've attempted to coach her over the last year and a half. My managers attempted to coach her over the last year and a half. She continues to make the same mistakes. And I'm just basically at that point where I'm mentally and emotionally exhausted, and I don't know what else to do.
I don't think there's anything else you can do. I think you've done everything.
Well, so this is how I'm breaking this down. We're taking, if you have an A player who's performing well in a certain aspect in their role, really, really well in a certain aspect of the role, what should you do if, regardless of whether you coach them, you've poured into them, you've trained them, etc., they're not taking on additional parts of the job that you need done? Now, I break this down to 2 points. If this is an A player otherwise, I really want to dissect what do they do really well versus what are they doing poorly. And do I need that person to actually do the things that they're doing poorly? Or can I hire somebody in a supporting role to handle those other things? Let's say somebody's knocking out with clients, or somebody's bringing in sales, but they're not on top of their CRM. You want them on top of their CRM, or they're not on top of XYZ. You really should balance, okay, is this person providing so much value in this one space? I need to hire them an assistant. I need to hire support an account manager, etc., so that we can divvy up the tasks. This may mean they may not make as much in compensation as they otherwise would, but because somebody's performing so well and your job is to run a business that's profitable and scalable, then you may think about decoupling some of the tasks and breaking it up by the person's strengths. This is not something you do for every employee. This is for your super special employees who are knocking it out in one way, and maybe they're just not grasping something else. This will take the frustration off your plate. You'll be able to manage better going forward. Now, there's a difference versus if it's somebody who's not doing their tasks. If they're a player and they are disruptive, they have a bad attitude, regardless of how many clients, you may want to think about firing this person. My primary way of doing this would not be for people who are disruptive, people who have poor attitudes, people who are killing team morale. I'm not saying set aside new ethical standards, right? Or professional standards for somebody. I'm saying if somebody's having difficulty doing a certain type of things, because some people are more charismatic but they have difficulty doing certain mundane tasks. So really, as a CEO, as the leader, you have to figure out who is the best person to do it and what is truly integral to this role, what's important and what's not important, and go there and make your decision.